This podcast was recorded on the traditional lands of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the sovereignty of which was never ceded. We pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all First Nations people.
How are you?
I'm good.
You good?
We've been talking for half an hour.
I know. I feel like the second you walk through the door, we should just be on mic.
Well, in an ideal world, we would be. Efficiency. Okay.
I'll do that next time.
All this chit-chat,
It's gotta
all
stop.
this socialising, it has to stop. It ends here.
I'm sick of it.
It ends with us.
Oh my god, you're so current.
Will that still be in current in 2 days when this comes out?
Well, I mean, look, it's on a downhill trajectory. I haven't seen it. I don't really have comments on it. I've seen both sides of the story.
I think we talked about this off mic, as we sometimes do.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to stop doing.
Yeah.
But I did see somewhere, I haven't read the book, I haven't seen the film, I'm not going to do either. But I said this to you, that I did see someone that was like, because Blake Lively's been like promoting her hair care line, someone was like, Blake Lively's biggest sin here is trying to convince people she has good hair. And I look, he's right, he's just long and blonde, it's not good.
I was choosing my next load of books for the TBR trolley, you will see. And I was like flicking through and I was looking and I was like, I do have It Ends With Us. I've had it for a long time. It's not the movie cover, it's the original.
Oh.
And that's one of 3 Coho books. I used to like her original stuff. Then I read some of her newer stuff and I was like,
Never mind.
I was like, girl, stop. So...
Girl, stop!
Stop! So, I am considering putting that in one of those, street libraries.
Street libraries?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it'll go down well. There's one near us that had Tomorrow, and Yellowface in it. I was like, someone is giving away, like...
Someone is reading, like, the hot books and be like, no thanks.
Literally. And just deciding, like, not even to give them to, like, a friend or, like...
Well, who has friends? In this economy?
No one's got the time. It's the time. I don't have time for that.
We had to start capitalising on this friendship.
Yeah.
It was on the chopping block. All my friends who I don't have creative projects with, gone.
Yeah, they're not friends anymore.
Also, this isn't the point of this episode. This is a bonus episode. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
These are, they're a bit more relaxed.
I feel very tense.
No.
So what are we doing for our bonus episode today, Stacey? God, wasn't that natural?
It was really natural and
Nice.
not scripted.
Well, yeah.
Can you believe everything we do is not scripted? How good is that?
So as someone who has a screenwriting degree...
Do you want to start scripting?
No. The thing I learned from my screenwriting degree was, God, writing's hard.
We are talking about... God, we brainstormed this so long ago.
Yeah, so this
This was off the back of Little Ashes.
Yes, this is a reaction to Little Ashes. A response.
Yes.
This is our response video.
It was because...
Breaking our silence.
We didn't love... You have to start my version.
My truth. Little Ashes, my truth. ... The thumbnail is us looking really sad.
Yes!
Either directly to camera
Yeah.
or slightly down.
And, there's no editing involved. It's all just, one
It is
take.
monetized, though.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like 5 different ad breaks.
yeah, and it's at least 10 minutes long. So, we watched Little Ashes. We established that it wasn't the best casting for...
Yeah, it was a bad film, but it was also badly cast.
Yes.
And it was... I said this, I can't remember if you agreed. I tend to focus on things that I say.
Yeah.
Like how people do.
Yeah.
But, I think it was Robert Pattinson's first bad performance. Not through his lack of commitment.
Yeah.
Because of casting. Because he is not... Robert Pattinson is not Salvador Dali.
He's not.
He simply ain't.
He simply is not. So then we said, okay, go away and your homework
So we finished recording and we said, go away.
That's how I get you to leave my house. Go away! Every week.
Every week. Get out! We have to record.
Please!
We have to record a full episode after this also. I don't know if we can come into it with this energy.
I know, we're already too hard.
But anyway, we said homework was.
Go away and think about who you would like to cast. I'm not saying this properly. Who would be a good casting for Robert Pattinson if he were to do another, like...
Yeah, that wasn't good phrasing.
I know.
Like, what did dream... Like, that was him.
Dream guest on my podcast.
He's helping. No, like dream biopic vehicle for him.
Yes.
Because the Salvador Dali vehicle, it wasn't there. But like in ideal world, if he's doing like an Oscar bait biopic, as every actor must, like who do we think he would really inhabit?
And I had to really think. Like I struggled.
Wow.
With this. I did actually genuinely spend some time thinking about this.
Yeah, I spent some time thinking about it. I came up with one that I think is strong, one that I have a question mark over, and I was like, but I'll come up with a new one, and then I didn't.
Okay, I've got 2 as well, so that's good.
Okay, who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay,
because mine are... Yeah.
Well, as long as it's like Harriet Tubman, I think we're the same. MLK Jr.
Oh, God.
Mao Zedong.
You guessed them both off the bat.
Harriet Tubman, MLK Jr., and as a bonus, Mao Zedong.
Janet Jackson.
Who plays Justin Timberlake? Zendaya? Zendaya is Justin Timberlake. Robert Pattinson is Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I think that's what
and we see his whole nipple. Sorry. We haven't even started. Okay,
so go. Who is your first?
My first one, and this is one that I feel strongly about. Robert Pattinson as Prince Harry.
Oh.
And I'll tell you for why.
Yeah, tell me for why.
He doesn't have to do an accent. Mm-hmm. Posh English accent, he's got that already. He's safe.
Yeah.
They look kind of similar in that they are pale white men. Mm-hmm. I guess by that I could play Prince Harry. And I have the name actually.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to start pitching myself now.
Yeah.
So the accent look similar enough.
Yeah.
I think they're probably similar ages.
Probably.
Yeah. I think maybe Prince Harry's a little older. Which means that he's like, there's flexibility. He can go anywhere in the timeline.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just grow a bit of facial hair and look older.
And I think one thing that Robert Pattinson is so well known for is his complete and utter disdain for the press cycle.
Yeah, okay,
like we've all seen
true.
those interviews where he's just being, especially during the Twilight years.
Yeah.
So like where maybe that's another bonus episode is
his disdain
going through his like
his interviews,
his insane press cycles.
Yeah.
But like, if Robert Pattinson like clear disdain for the media, hates doing it, hates talking about himself that way. You know who else I think has disdain for the media? Prince motherfucking Harry. Famously, he's sued them so many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I think he could bring that energy of like, I don't like the media, I don't want to be here.
Nice.
Let me go home, get me out of here. All of that I feel like is really wrapped up in the Prince Harry story.
Yeah, nice.
And I say that as someone
pitch.
who doesn't give one flying f*** about the royals. The Prince Harry, Meghan Markle shit, oh my god, I don't care. When it was like the royal family was trying to like trash Meghan Markle, as they always do, and they were like releasing stories about how like she bullied like members of staff in Buckingham Palace, I was sitting there like, if she's bullying posh people, I like her more. Honestly. Honest to God.
Someone I work with is obsessed with the whole thing. She hates them.
That's so funny to me.
She hates them. Like, genuinely, it riles her up.
Great.
And I'm like, wow.
But I think we could get that audience. They could get riled up.
Yeah.
Because I do also feel like the people who are like...
You either really care or you don't at all.
And this is completely non-scientific, but I feel like there's a huge cross-section of the population that is both massively into the royal family and obsessed with Robert Pattinson. So I feel like we could capture that market.
For sure. That's our target market.
Robert Pattinson, he dated FKA Twigs, the musician, and part of the reason they broke up was because his fans were like horrifically racist to her.
Really?
What does that sound like?
Oh my god.
Well, it sounds like whatever people hate Meghan Markle to me.
I think you have done some really good research here. You've made some great connections.
Thank you. Research is a strong word for me sitting there being like, I don't know, Prince Harry, they look kind of the same. Everything else sort of came from there. But I think Robert Pattinson as Prince Harry.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. I feel like he could get an Oscar for that. Or at least like a BAFTA.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Why not?
failing it like a Logie.
Why not?
What's your first pick?
So I went, like, my first pick was more, like, physically. Because for me, when he played Salvador Dali, I was like, you've just got the moustache. Other than that, what do you have in common with this man?
Not even Spanish.
Like, not even Spanish. So again, I went English.
Yeah.
But I feel that in order to justify, I need to show you a picture of the person.
What fucking niche-ass childhood English celebrity is this gonna be?
No, it's not niche. You definitely know this person.
As long as it's not like Jimmy Savile.
No, it's not. I can confirm. Oh, I've just spelled their name wrong. That's embarrassing.
Wow, it is actually. And also, no one was gonna know that.
No.
You shared that information. Actually, that was really vulnerable of you.
Thank you. I decided to be relatable. You know, we all make
I've
mistakes.
decided to be relatable.
Isaac Newton.
The physicist Isaac Newton.
Yes! Like, are you joking?
I'm thinking about oil paintings I've seen of Isaac Newton.
Are you telling me you can't see the resemblance?
No, I absolutely can see the resemblance.
Fully.
Yeah.
Stick a wig on Robert Pattinson.
And Lord knows people have.
Like...
That is just the Salvador Dali wig, but silver.
Yeah.
Oh my... That's... Yeah.
It's... I was like, you know, I know nothing about the, you know, the other parts of the casting, but from a physical standpoint...
Oh my god, Robert Pattinson as Isaac Newton, yes.
Yeah, I think that could be a really great part for him. Like, they've got very similar features, their bone structure, they've got, like, a similar shaped nose, that same kind of, like, moody facial expression.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm fully sold. It could be a very topical film as well. When the apple falls, you know what you hear? And then the apples fell, but then I got my mother ship, but then my mother had apple. Yeah. I think we get Robert Pattinson doing the apple dance in the press cycle.
Yeah.
In the wig,
Yeah.
hating his life.
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever seen his ice bucket challenge video?
No.
Back when the ice bucket challenge was a big thing, it was posted on some random YouTube account because he doesn't have social media. It was literally...
Which also is making this... You know, it's hard to get him to recognise this podcast because he doesn't have social media.
I know.
The amount of things we could have tagged him in that he wouldn't have seen.
Well, he would have blocked
but...
us right quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, his ice bucket challenge video. It was literally someone got a saucepan full of ice and threw it at not the saucepan, like yeah, someone killed him. It was actually a snuff film. Yeah. They like threw the ice on his face and then blasted him with a hose.
Oh my god!
Because he couldn't be f***ed to like put a bucket with ice and water.
He
So
just
he
blasted.
threw some ice on him and blasted him.
Oh my god! So yeah, like the
So he can do viral online videos.
Yeah.
And they are funny because he doesn't want to do them.
yeah, and I think as well, if we're thinking about an audience perspective,
Which we always are.
you're combining like scientists with what, like
Robert Pattinson fans.
like yeah.
Recovering tryhards.
Yeah.
Also, I love the idea that we're like, it's a film about Isaac Newton. The scientists will come. Film it and they will come. And by it, I mean an Isaac Newton biopic starring Robert Pattinson. And by they, I mean scientists.
Yeah, I think that.
Do you think the film starts or ends or its midpoint is the apple?
Oh, I think it's one of them where it opens on its end, but
So does it open on the apple?
it opens on the apple, but the apple is falling and it hits him on the head, right?
Yeah.
And like in slow motion, like splits open.
So it's like, and then we go back and it's his like life up until that moment?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So like the apple is coming down slowly. We don't see Isaac Newton yet.
Is it the apple in like hyper slow?
In a high, yes,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's in focus, and then it hits his head, it cracks, half of it falls onto the floor, and then Isaac Newton,
Like baby Isaac Newton
Yes!
picks up an apple and was like, Mama!
yes,
And like, I don't know if Isaac Newton's life pre-apple was
very
interesting,
interesting.
but it's like the start of Gone Girl.
yeah, I'm kind of making it like a thriller.
Oh my god, let's get David Fincher on board. We've got two strong pitches, and
Yeah.
yours even has a potential director, my god.
I'm like, it just made sense.
It does. It does. Oh my god. Okay. My number 2.
Yeah. Can I say my number 2 after the reaction from that is a lot weaker.
Oh, so is mine.
I've opened on my strongest.
Oh, so did I. Well, maybe that's not true. Okay, so my first one was based in reality.
Yes.
This one, I think, is out of left field.
It's based on my dreams.
Oh, God, I wish. No, this one's way out of left field, and I don't know, A, how you're going to receive it, or B, how I'm going to justify it, because I don't know if it makes any sense. Picture this.
Mm-hmm. Should I close my eyes?
If you want. Robert Pattinson is...
Yes?
Lady Gaga.
What?
Okay, I think it is an interesting, bold casting choice.
It is. I'm gonna need some justification.
And this is in a world where Lady Gaga isn't playing herself in a biopic, which I think she would.
Yeah.
So look, the reason we didn't like Robert as... Oh, I hate that I first named him, actually. Robert. I didn't like that. I know that this podcast is about him, but I don't know if I like first naming.
I feel like every time we talk about him, I have to say Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Even though we all know...
Because we don't want to be
We're not talking about Robert De Niro. We're not talking about any other Robert.
No. In my eyes, there's only one Robert. But it is Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason we didn't think Salvador Dali worked was because Salvador Dali is like crazy and outrageous and like it's a completely bizarre character. Yeah. And none of those really fit in with Robert Pattinson's like persona or like vibe as an actor.
Yeah.
Now, Lady Gaga is all of those things. The girl's batshit. She's batshit crazy. I've loved her since I was like 13.
Yeah, I went to her monster ball.
Oh, so did I.
Yes, so good. Yeah, but she wore a tutu.
Yeah, but she is cuckoo cuckoo.
Yeah.
She's like, but I think the reason it would work, because I feel like the reason Robert Pattinson could do that type of like crazy, wild, outrageous is because Lady Gaga, like you got the sense from Salvador Dali that he was just trying to bait like attention. Yeah. Like he was just trying to court controversy. Okay. Lady Gaga takes absolutely everything that she does so goddamn seriously that I feel like there's that undercurrent of like real like steely like hard ass like intense like I am taking this seriously. Yeah. That I think there's a common thread there with Robert Pattinson. Okay. And I think you put him in a blonde wig and you wax him down. I do have a challenge for you. Okay. Vocally, how are we going to get around changes in pitch and accent? Accent, he probably can do, he just hasn't shown us yet. Yeah, okay. Because again, the issue with the Edward Cullen voice isn't the accent, it's the voice. It's just the weird. Whole thing. It's the film. Yeah. Pitch, do it in post. Yeah. Okay. Or get Lady Gaga to record all the dialogue. Okay, nice. Or use the original vocal tracks for all the songs. So it's just like Robert Pattinson talking with like a Lady Gaga American accent. Yeah. But then like he busts into Poker Face and it's like, it is just the studio version of Poker Face. Okay. And I'm also saying this as someone who doesn't care about biopics or doesn't care about, especially not like musician biopics, especially when the musician's still alive. Yeah. Like Madonna trying to make a biopic of herself and she wants to direct it. Be serious, girl. Is she starring in it as well? No, she's got... Who's playing her? Well, the project got put on hold, but it was a big thing for a while where like she got a bunch of young actresses and put them through like Madonna boot camp. And like literally for like 2 weeks, like they were all like at a camp, like training, like singing and like acting. For Madonna trying to find herself. Oh no. But anyway. Hell. But I think he could do it. Okay. And like... I think that's beautiful. Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's why I said it. Yeah. Okay. What's your last one? Okay, so this one was inspired by his work on the Haunted Airman. Oh God, I shudder to think. So he's moody, right? The thing that we can establish is that every character he has played thus far has had an attitude problem, or they've been moody, or they've been like. Well, Daniel grumpy. From Bad Mother's Handbook. Yeah. That's another outlier, though. Moody. He was moody. Was he? Yeah. Okay. He didn't talk to anyone. He just like was there. That is true. That is moody. He was like typical moody teenage boy. But I don't think he was. I think he was like weirdly in love with Charlotte for no fucking reason. Yeah. We don't need to talk about the Bad Mother's Handbook again. Anyway, I didn't mind it. Do you know when I think about it? It gets better and better the more you think about it. Worse films that we watch, we're like, actually, that was quite good. Absolutely gutting. Just a searing indictment on so many things. So anyway, yeah, I've gone down moody, mysterious, gothic. Ooh. He plays a cathedral. Robert Pattinson is the Notre Dame.
Yes.
It ends with him burning down. Notre Dame. It's very experimental.
It's very experimental.
Very experimental.
It is using the set as a character. Okay? That's a thing.
Because the set is a character.
The set is a character.
It's like him wearing like a Halloween costume.
He's got like turrets on his shoulder pads.
What is it?
It is Edgar Allan Poe.
Ooh. Oh,
So I just think he does goth. I think he does gothic well. Not gothic. There's a difference. He does not goth.
There is a difference.
Yeah. I just think, I can imagine, it's like a period, like, gothic, like, again, like proper, like, classic British accent.
Isn't Edgar Allan Poe American?
Is he?
Pretty sure.
Oh, shit. Is he?
A proper American.
Yeah, you can edit that in post, can't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure he's American, yeah.
Shall we have a look? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
He doesn't look it, though.
Well, he does look English and what? You can tell that he has bad teeth under that moustache.
Yeah. But also, can you not see him playing him?
I can. Like, it's not a strong resemblance, but I can definitely... And it is another character moustache, but I feel like it's not as outrageous. I see it. It's very, like, sort of what Daniel Radcliffe was doing for a little bit.
Like Woman in Black kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, not my strongest.
Because I think what you're picturing is the Haunted Airman,
Yes.
but good.
Yeah.
And I would love for that film to exist.
Yeah.
Like, essentially. Who plays the Raven? Zendaya.
Janet Jackson.
I thought you were going to say Channing Tatum. It's the three of them, the three Ravens. Janet Jackson does the facial mocap.
Yeah.
Zendaya does the body mocap, and Channing Tatum does the voice.
And meanwhile, Robert Pattinson's a cathedral.
I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's 4 really solid films.
I think so. Like, they've got really good potential. Like, they suit his acting caliber that we've seen so far. And, you know, we're definitely qualified to be able to make these decisions.
I am.
You are.
I work in the industry,
You
sort of, sometimes.
do. No, you do.
Oh my god, stop.
You fully are in the industry.
I'm in the weeds.
You put the in industry.
An HBO show that everyone is talking about, but I have not seen.
What?
Industry? Recently it blew up on TikTok, and now everyone... It's like British...
Isn't that a clothing brand over here, Industry?
It is, yeah.
Mayo? I feel like it's in Maya.
Maya's Master.
Maya Master.
I'm so glad you know what that jingle was, otherwise I look like I'm losing my mind.
Oh no, so good. I know all the jingles. Take me home, I'm a permanent resident now.
I know all the jingles. I know. That was on the test.
Bunnings Warehouse!
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
I don't know anymore.
Well, honestly, those are
I
kind
might
of
be able
the
to.
two. Those are kind of the two. I'm not trying to think of some. Is that good audio content, me sitting here trying to think of jingles?
Think of jingles. I think that could be another good bonus ep. Robert Pattinson's impressions of Australian jingles. Does Coles have one?
Oh no, because Wars is... I don't know if Coles branding hasn't been as strong as Woolies, which is annoying because I was a Coles family.
I'm a Coles family. I'm a Coles family.
I am a Coles family.
No, we are Coles people in this household.
If we're going to support the duopoly, which we are, we're picking sides.
However, if something hasn't been available in our food shop because we get it delivered.
Oh god, Ivory Tower over here.
Well, no,
Ivory Tower.
it's because we don't have a car.
Silver Spoon.
And we're not near enough. We used to just walk to the supermarket. But we can't do that anymore. Well, we can, but I'm not walking back with all those bags. I can't. I simply can't.
We could have actually ended before we had this conversation.
We could, but we just, like we said, we can't risk not being on mic.
We can't risk it.
We can't.
What if we say something interesting?
What if we say something really good?
But Jonathan Mike, and you come up with something so haunting and powerful. Fuck.
So you either, when you walk through my door, you either are mic'd up immediately, or you don't talk to me until we're recording.
God, I'll take either.
Oh.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Again, we could just end.
We could end, and look, I think we should, but listen, those pitches I think were strong.
Yeah, I think this episode can't get released because we need to keep those. We need to like, assemble a pitch deck.
Yeah, because people will steal it.
TM.
What's the difference between TM and copyright? Is there one?
There is actually copyright. You do actually get automatically. Trademark you have to file for.
Oh, okay.
Like copyright, technically anything that you create, you automatically have intellectual copyright over as soon as you
post it.
Like as soon as if I write down Robert Pattinson plays Lady Gaga and Zendaya is in it somehow as Beyonce ?
Yeah.
I have intellectual copyright over that post-it note.
Excellent.
The question is like the paper trail is to like keep it enforceable.
Yeah.
And like also to work out like what does or doesn't. Like someone else making a film where Lady Gaga is played by Robert Pattinson, where Zendaya plays Beyonce ? They wouldn't necessarily be infringing on my copyright unless it was like they found out about my film or like my post. They found out about my post-it note. They read my post-it note
and they directly took it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Or it could just be parallel thinking because it's such a idea. Like someone's going to come up with that.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time.
It's statistically like.
He could be working on that right now.
Oh my god.
And we're not involved.
We're not involved. We got some calls to make.
To whom?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
The bank.
Anyway, how do we usually wrap these bonus episodes? Do we do a call to action?
We could. Subscribe. That works.
Tell your friends.
Yeah.
No, that's it. Give us a rating. Thank you so much. Follow us on socials at
Poster Boys Pod.
All right.